Today, I'm creating the strongest squad in the entire Black Clover history. This squad will be so overpowered that others will have to think at least 1,000 times to pick a fight with them. As for the rules, there's only one. We'll not be choosing any villains here. Okay, to make our ultimate squad, these are the positions we need to fill up. Let's start with the heart and soul of a squad, Captain. Well, to be honest, we have quite a few options for the role of Captain, but the right leader is someone who can motivate the entire squad, even through tough and demotivating times. Someone who holds a strong personality and whom everyone would follow to hell and back. So, keeping the current manga scenes in mind, I would have to give this title to none other than Leona. You see, she's not just immensely strong, but also holds a great amount of influence in the world of Black Clover. She's the first woman who even Yami fears, and has soloed some of the biggest monsters in the series. In fact, according to the recent chapters, Leona has now transformed into pure mana itself, and she even resurrected her comrades from the dead, which, if you know, isn't a small feat. Even Morris himself claimed that her powers are godlike, and no mere human could achieve such feats. To understand how strong Leona is, consider this. She single-handedly took down an ancient demon during the Spade Kingdom arc. Even in the Sword of the Wizard King movie, Leona fought and defeated former Wizard King Princia Funny Bunny all by herself, while other captains struggled to take down one Wizard King as a team. As for her influence, everyone either deeply respects or outright fears her. She even personally trains others regularly, so yeah, she's the perfect choice for the role of captain. This was just the first position we covered, and there's still a lot more to go. So, if you're enjoying the video so far, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep going. Now that we've decided the captain for our squad, we need a hideout for them to live in. For this, there aren't many bases in Black Clover that can actually defend themselves, except for our Black Bull's base. You see, this base frequently changes layout because of Henry's magic, and can be mobilized if necessary. In combat style, the house shifts into a bull that stands on two legs. It can attack with its fists or with cannons that fire blasts of mana. In charging style, the house shifts into a bull that runs on all four legs. For flying through the air, the full house can shift into a larger version of the mini bull, enabling it to carry far more people. Thanks to Henry's recombination magic, this base isn't just a place to live, it's also your ally in battle, capable of pushing your combat force to a whole nother level. So for the hideout, we'll be choosing the Black Bull's base, obviously with Henry, as without him, this base is nothing. Next, we need a vice captain for our squad. For this, there are plenty of characters to consider, like Yuno, Julius, William, Fuegolian, and many more. But for this role, we need someone who can single-handedly manage the entire squad in the captain's absence, and push them to surpass their limits. So, who better to pick for this one than Yami Sukehiro? You see, this man spends half his day in the bathroom. But apart from that, he's insanely powerful. Heck, even anti-birds flee as soon as they realize his presence, and the slightest release of his power intimidates multiple people. Gifso, the high priest of the Seabed Temple, acknowledges Yami as being too powerful for his game. When it comes to his magic attributes, Yami uses a rare magic known as dark magic, which gives him the ability to manipulate darkness, and to be honest, it's a pretty broken ability. His attacks are so deadly and cool that they can literally shatter dimensions. Yeah, I'm talking about one of Black Clover's coolest moves, Dimension Slash. And let's not forget Yami's epic fight against Dante, where he turned him into a literal donut multiple times using his Death Thrust attack. But that's not it. He even blocked a direct hit from 50% manifested Lucifero, which, as I mentioned in our previous video, is not a small feat. And even in recent chapters, after taking the pill from Ichika, Yami was strong enough to solo a Lucius clone in an instant. Not only that, he also blocked an attack from Paladin Morgan that could have killed Noct on the spot. So, for this position, we are obviously going with Yami Sukehiro. Now that we've selected our vice captain, we need a cook for our squad as well. Here for this role, we all know there's only one character that can fit perfectly, and that's none other than Charmy. You see, Charmy doesn't just make tasty food, she restores everyone's mana by feeding them, and her food also has healing properties. Plus, those who eat it gain an extra boost in strength as well. But is this enough for her to be part of our overpowered squad? Like, just cooking? Not at all. That's why our Charmy doesn't just stop at making delicious food. She's also a beast when it comes to a battle. Normally, she stays in her simple and sweet mood, but once she enters her awakened form, she becomes a force to be reckoned with. You see, when she activates her food magic, Charmy grows much taller and obtains a much more mature look and developed body. In this form, she was able to intimidate members of the Eye of the Midnight Sun, as well as Halbert, a Stage 0 Dark Disciple. So for our squad's cook, I'll go with Charmy. Next, we need a scout for our squad. For this position, I have one particular character in mind, and that's Noct. You see, Noct Faust, the vice captain of the Black Bulls, is an exceptional choice for the squad's scout due to his extensive experience and unique abilities. Having spent several years as a spy within the Spade Kingdom, Noct possesses invaluable intelligence-gathering skills and a deep understanding of enemy tactics. His mastery of shadow magic allows him to blend seamlessly into his surroundings, making him nearly invisible and highly effective in reconnaissance missions. Additionally, Noct's contract with 4 demons, Kimodello, Slados, Plumide, and Wagner, grant him enhanced abilities, including increased physical strength, speed, and the ability to create humanoid constructs from his shadow. When he utilizes his Devil Union abilities, Noct's strength escalates significantly, reaching multi-continent level. For instance, he was able to knock Dante back with a single strike while in his Devil Union form. So, taking everything into account, I believe Noct is the perfect choice for this role. Next, we need a strategist for our squad. For this position, let's go with Seke. Nah, I'm just kidding. Here, I will be going with Julius. Julius Novachrono, the 28th Wizard King of the Clover Kingdom, is an exceptional candidate for the strategist position due to his profound intellect, vast experience, and unparalleled mastery of time magic. His strategic acumen is evident in his meticulous planning and foresight, qualities that have been instrumental in numerous critical situations. One of Julius's most remarkable abilities is his precognition, which allows him to perceive and anticipate future events with remarkable accuracy. This skill enables him to devise strategies that account for potential outcomes, ensuring that his plans are both comprehensive and adaptable. In addition to his strategic foresight, Julius possesses an extensive understanding of various magical attributes and combat techniques. This analytical prowess was evident when he assessed the capabilities of the Eye of the Midnight Sun and formulated effective counter-strategies to neutralize their threats. Julius's combat prowess, particularly his mastery of time magic, further enhances his strategic capabilities. He can manipulate time to accelerate, decelerate, or even reverse it, granting him a significant advantage in both offensive and defensive scenarios. This control over time allows him to outmaneuver opponents and create opportunities that others might deem impossible. So, for our squad strategist, I choose Julius Novachrono. Okay, but what about the scientist next? For this position, I have one character in mind who, although was a bad one at the start of the series, but for now, she surely is an ally, and the one I'm talking about is none other than Sally. As a former member of the Eye of the Midnight Sun, Sally utilizes her gel magic to create and manipulate gelatinous substances, often forming constructs like the sticky salamander. Her genius is evident through her creation of numerous dark magic tools capable of amplifying magical power exponentially. Notably, she engineered perfect artificial bodies for Fauna, Veto, and Patoli, which were instrumental in housing their elven souls upon reincarnation. Additionally, Sally developed Number 0 Michael Cecil, successfully combining 2 different corpses with distinct magical attributes into a single functional entity for Rades to utilize. So, if you ask me, there's no one better for this position other than Sally. Now, we have to choose 2 characters for our defense force. Here, the first character we have is Nozel Silva. You see, Nozel is renowned for his exceptional defensive capabilities, primarily due to his mastery of Mercury magic. This unique magic attribute allows him to generate and manipulate Mercury, offering both offensive and defensive versatility. Through precise mana control, Nozel can seamlessly transition Mercury between liquid and solid states, enabling him to craft intricate defensive structures and barriers. One of Nozel's notable defensive spells is the Silver Star of Execution, where he disperses Mercury strands throughout an area to form a formidable cage. This structure can fluidly switch between offense and defense, launching silver spears at adversaries or forming shields to block attacks. In addition to large-scale defenses, Nozel employs spells like Silver Guardian, which envelops his body in a mercury coating. This close-range defense is flexible enough to allow movements while providing substantial protection against powerful attacks, as seen in his recent battle against Paladin Aesir. His ability to rapidly generate and manipulate mercury-based defenses has been pivotal in protecting his comrades and maintaining battlefield control. The density and malleability of Mercury make his defenses resilient against various forms of magic as well. Therefore, we can say that Nozel is a solid character for this position. The second character we have is Zora Ideale. Zora is renowned for his mastery of trap magic. This unique magic allows him to create intricate traps that can both protect allies and counter enemy attacks. Despite being a peasant, Zora has a large amount of mana reserve and can draw numerous magical traps in a short time. This abundance of mana ensures that he can maintain multiple defenses simultaneously, providing continuous protection during prolonged battles. One of Zora's signature techniques is his counter trap magic, which reflects an opponent's spell back at them with double the strength. This ability not only neutralizes incoming attacks, but also turns the enemy's power against them, providing both defense and offense simultaneously. He has effectively utilized this strategy against formidable opponents, including vice captains, captains, and elves. Zora's keen intelligence and battle experience enable enable him to use the terrain to his advantage, setting up traps strategically to maximize their effectiveness. His deceptive and stealthy nature allows him to gather information and position his traps without wasting magic, making him a resourceful and efficient defender. So, for our squad's defenders, I'll be choosing Zora Ideale and Nozel Silva. Now that we've chosen a defense force for our squad, we need an offensive one as well. First up, we have Yuno, a prodigy in the Black Clover universe whose skills have been exceptional since childhood. As the human vessel for an elf spirit and the rightful heir to the throne of the Spade Kingdom, Yuno possesses immense magic power, and because of this, he possesses two grimoires, one with star magic and the other the legendary four-leaf clover. On top of that, he has the wind spirit Sylph, which further boosts his already overwhelming powers. Demonstrating his prowess in battle, Yuno employs a variety of spirit-based weapons, including Spirit of Boreas, Yoros, Zephyr, and Notus. With these, he has accomplished remarkable feats, such as defeating high-ranking devils and shielding entire realms from attacks. That's why we're placing Yuno in the first line of attack, because he not only has deadly offensive attacks, but is also an excellent character when it comes to defense. Furthermore, his Never Neverland spell allows him to boost the powers of his allies, giving a next-level boost not just to himself, but to his squad mates as well. But even with Yuno, our attack force isn't strong enough yet, so we need someone who can make this force unbreakable, someone who understands Yuno perfectly and coordinates seamlessly with him. And for this role, we have none other than Asta. Despite not having the ability to use magic, Asta's control over his anti-magic energy, as well as the very uniqueness of his power itself, has earned him the rank of an arcane stage mage. Even someone as powerful as Zagrid, a high-ranking devil, recognized its power. After mastering Zetin, Asta's innate control of anti-magic has improved to the point of it seeming almost seamless. His anti-magic is so broken that he can now even manipulate his surroundings to cancel out magic. But it's not just about his anti-magic. His never-giving-up attitude plays a huge role in making him stronger and constantly leveling up. In his true Devil Union form, Asta single-handedly one-shotted the King of Devils, Lucifero, who not even captains were able to touch and land a single hit. Asta can now even share his anti-magic with others, boosting the powers of his allies significantly. Not only this, Asta can manipulate his ki to build up and concentrate the anti-magic in his body, subsequently releasing it into an attack. He mastered the basics with 4 of the Ryuzen 7, then perfected it with Yasuga, who described Asta Zetin as the perfect counter to magic, so much so that it returned paladins like Yrul to normal after concentrating it into his sword, then striking him with it. Asta could slay the legendary 5-headed dragon while splitting the sky, which in short means this is a legendary feat only a few can achieve. Honestly, the Asta and Yuno duo is one of the best and strongest in Black Clover. Together, they've taken down countless villains like Elves, Zagrid, Dark Triad, Lucifero, and soon enough, even Lucius will fall to their combined might. And you know, in the latest chapter 378, Lucius himself claimed that Asta and Yuno are a great team, who are even surpassing his prophecy. So, for our squad's offensive force, it got to be Yuno and Asta both. Now that that's in place, we need a healer for our squad as well. Here, we have 3 options, and the first is Mimosa Vermilion. Mimosa utilizes plant magic to perform powerful healing spells that are capable of regenerating tissues in short amounts of time and saving people from the brink of death. Her signature technique, Princess Healing Flower Robe, envelops injured individuals in a floral aura, accelerating their recovery. Mimosa's healing proficiency has been instrumental in numerous battles, providing immediate medical support to her comrades. The second character we have is Gray. Gray possesses transformation magic, allowing her to alter the form and properties of objects and people. Initially, her magic seemed limited to disguises, but it was later revealed that she can transmute substances, including healing injuries by transforming damaged tissues into healthy ones. The third character we have for this role is Witch Queen. Here, before you come at me saying she's a villain, how can you choose her? Wait a second and hear me out. Witch Queen was indeed a villain at the start, but in the manga, she's now an ally of the Black Bulls. So yeah, we can definitely choose her for this option. The Witch Queen, ruler of the Witch's Forest, wields blood magic with unparalleled mastery. Her spells can dispel ancient curses, mend shattered bones, and reinforce limbs. Her healing capabilities are so profound that she can manipulate blood to heal grievous wounds and even control others by influencing their bloodstream. A notable demonstration of her power is when she completely healed Asta's broken arms, which had been cursed and deemed irreparable by other healers. So, among these healers, the Witch Queen stands out as the most potent for extensive knowledge, centuries of experience, and the ability to perform complex healing that others cannot, make her unparalleled in restorative magic. While Mimosa and Gray are invaluable to their teams, providing essential support during battles, the Witch Queen's advanced healing techniques and her capacity to cure otherwise incurable conditions underscore her supremacy expertise in this domain. In conclusion, although Mimosa and Gray are exceptional healers within their squads, the Witch Queen's superior mastery of healing magic positions her as the foremost healer in the Black Clover series. So for this, we choose Witch Queen as our squad's healer. Okay, but what about a driver next? Like, surely our squad needs to travel as well, you know? For this, we only have one character, and that is Finral. You see, Finral's ability to open portals in space and travel across it makes him an invaluable asset for rapid deployment and extraction missions. His portals can transport multiple individuals simultaneously, ensuring that entire squads can be moved swiftly to strategic positions or evacuated from danger. This capability has been crucial in numerous missions, allowing the Black Bulls to respond promptly to threats and provide timely support to allies. Beyond mere transportation, Finral's spatial magic offers tactical advantages in combat scenarios. He can create portals to redirect attacks, facilitate surprise offenses, or provide escape routes, thereby enhancing the team's overall combat effectiveness. So, for our team's driver position, I choose Finral. Next, we need a supporter for our team. Here, we have 4 options to consider. That is Rill, Vanessa, Dorothy, and Noelle. Among these 4 options, I believe Vanessa stands out the most due to her unique and versatile abilities. Her thread magic allows her to manipulate threads to an extraordinary degree, whether it's controlling her opponent's movements or creating powerful constructs. However, her true strength as a supporter comes from her fate magic, which grants her the ability to alter the fate of others in real time. This power allows her to protect her teammates by ensuring that they avoid potentially fatal situations, as she can influence the probability of events to keep them safe. Her magic is especially critical in intense situations, making her a key asset during battle, as shown when she played a crucial role in saving the Black Bulls from Asta during the Witch Forest arc, and against Dante as well. On the other hand, while Rill, Dorothy, and Noelle are also strong characters, their abilities don't provide the same level of support versatility as Vanessa's. Like, Rill as a creative artist is a powerful mage with incredible offensive capabilities through his magic, but he doesn't focus on supporting others in the same way. Dorothy is a powerhouse in the dream world, but her magic mostly affects the battlefield rather than directly supporting allies. Noelle, though strong and having developed powerful attacks with her Valkyrie dress, is still growing into her full potential and doesn't yet possess the same level of strategic support that Vanessa provides with her fate magic. Vanessa's blend of defensive and fate-altering abilities gives her the edge, making her an invaluable supporter in combat. Okay, so everything is in place now, but we still need to fill up our wildcard position. You see, this would be an unpredictable member with versatile or chaotic abilities who can adapt to any role. In short, this is the squad's ace in the hole for unexpected situations. For this, I only have one character in mind, and that is Luck Voltia. You see, Luck stands out due to his unpredictable nature, exceptional combat skills, and versatile abilities. His near sociopathic personality, characterized by an unwavering smile and relentless desire to fight strong opponents, makes him a formidable and unpredictable force on the battlefield. Luck's lightning magic grants him remarkable speed and offensive capabilities. He can create Thunder God's boots to enhance his mobility and Thunder God's gloves to deliver electrifying attacks. This combination allows him to adapt to various combat scenarios, making him a versatile asset to any squad. Luck's combat style is marked by his enthusiasm and unpredictability. He thrives in chaotic situations, often charging into battle with a grin, which can disorient and overwhelm opponents. His ability to sense mana from great distances further enhances his combat effectiveness, enabling him to anticipate and counter enemy moves. So, for our squad's wildcard position, we'll be choosing Luck. But that's not it, because we still need a name for our ultimate squad. Well, to be honest, I'm not that great at giving names, but still, if you ask me, since the captain of this squad is Mare Leona, I'd go with the name The Mommy Squad. But hey, feel free to drop your own squad name ideas in the comments down below. Comment with the most likes to become the official name of this squad, and I'll pin that in the comments as well. Click on this video where we have created the strongest character in the entire Black Clover series. Go on, check it out.